Hello everybody and welcome to the Top Flight Computers live stream. My name is Connor.
And I am Andrew, and I dropped an SSD. And tonight, we are building... Oh yeah, and that's Chris.
And Chris probably in some corner of the frame. Yeah, I know, I don't know where you are in relation to me.
Down there.
Okay, there we go.
And what are we building tonight, Connor?
This is a very special build that we have that a lot of you are joining us for. This is done from a pre-stream, that's why we're probably getting a lot of you guys. I am honestly stalling right now because Andrew's trying to pull up we have a Chromebook over here that, of course, is not working. And we're trying to pull up his full specs list and all that.
I can do the specs. What's
yeah,
the
I mean,
name
we
of
could
it?
do the specs. It's sitting, obviously, directly in front of us.
What's the computer name?
Sunstorm.
Sunstorm, that's right. Anyway, great start.
It's an awesome start.
This is a workstation for like streaming and gaming and content creation, all that good stuff. So to start it off, we have an AMD 5950X CPU, a 16-core, 32-thread processor.
Here,
that will...
I'll grab a box off of our wall.
Cool.
Yep, 5950.
Yeah,
It's
there you
right
go.
there. Yeah.
It'll boost up near 5 gigahertz under full load, so that's a very, very quick processor. Fastest
Absolutely.
consumer if you don't count Threadripper stuff.
Sure.
That will be installed in the X570 AORUS Master motherboard, so their top rated X570 AORUS board, with lots of VRMs and connectors and plugs and stuff. That'll be cooled by a Corsair, H150i Elite, so it's a triple rad AI water cooler with lots of RGB. We have 64 gigabytes of HyperX, what's it? Predator? Oh, sorry, 128 gigs.
Yes. 4 by 32. Math is hard.
32 gig DIMMs. Math is very hard.
Math is hard.
So lots of memory, 3200 CL16, I believe. We have, what is this, 3 different 2.5-inch SSDs here.
A CL16, you are correct.
Yep, we've got 3 2.5-inch SSDs plus a NVMe SSD to install as well. Lots of storage. We have Zotac 2080 Ti graphics card, because 3000 series are impossible to get right now, but still very capable power card. We have a 850 watt SeaSonic Focus gold power supply for lots of that clean, reliable power. And then let's see, we have our O11. Is this the XL?
Yes,
Yep.
that is the XL.
The Lian O11 XL case in white.
O11D XL.
Oh, excuse me.
Gotta get the dynamic in there.
Excuse me. We'll show that more later. We have some ML120 Pro RGB fans, along with Commander Pro and other RGB related things. I believe that's all the components. And
Yep.
I did that totally free ball, so.
Yep. And prior to the stream, the cable management on the Corsair stuff the lighting is amazing. The effects are awesome. The cable management is a little bit fun, to say the least. So we're going to go ahead and get dug in on this. Where I was going with that one is Andrew has already pre-installed some of the fans in the O11D, so that's why you probably will not see that. I think you installed all of them.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Not
Installed
quite.
most of them, at least.
Didn't quite have time, but we'll get the rest installed. Alright. I'm going to start with
We hope everyone is doing awesome on this Friday afternoon, or evening or morning, maybe, depending on where you're at.
That's true.
Could be, could be.
It could be tomorrow.
It could be
My
tomorrow.
nose is so itchy.
So we only need one M.2 screw, correct?
Correct.
Cool.
We're gonna need lots of SATA cables though, so grab
Yeah,
all the SATA
I'll
cables.
grab all
that
the
I can
SATA
see.
cables.
Because we got 3 2.5-inch drives here to install.
Do you have that? I just remembered it. Do you have the BIOS?
Do I have the BIOS?
Yeah, for the X570 board on hand?
Not for. No, we can get it though if we need
Okay.
it. That won't be hard.
We've been noticing a theme over the past week. All of the builds so far have needed a BIOS update, so they have not posted initially. So it's kind of a, heart-wrenching moment whenever you try to boot up a computer for the first time and then all of a sudden just nothing.
Doesn't turn on.
Yep.
Well,
Also,
sort of.
Chris is behind the screens. He's the one answering all the comments and things. So if you see the Top Flight responding, that is Chris. If you have any questions, he'll also relay that to us. We have it pulled up now on our little Chromebook over here, so we can verbally respond as well. As well as Chris, you may need to adjust the music volume because I totally took a wild shot in the dark on that one.
Can I just say again how ironic it is
Cool. All right, that was a good guess then.
Can I just go over the irony of like custom PC business Chromebook?
Yeah, right. Hold on.
Just one more time.
Hold on. Give me a sec. You're gonna have a lot of loud crinkles and anti-static. There we go. Continue on.
No,
And
that's
then-
pretty much it.
Yeah, true. And then now I can rant about Gigabyte again. I mean, hey, we do have those 2 builds coming up if they ever do go through for the couple. Remember that we did the thing for? Yeah, I think we ended up fixing their SSD instead, but because those are 2 separate builds, right?
With those? Right
Yeah,
there?
yeah. Were they
I
not?
mean, we can do those on speed.
True, but
I can build a computer very fast,
yeah, it's just a matter of cable.
but it will not look good. It will turn on and work. It will not look good,
True.
but it will be very quick.
I've gotten it down pretty decently, so I can do the looks. Andrew can do the speeds.
Now, okay, with RGB, maybe not even
True.
quick evenly.
So yeah, this is what I get so frustrated about with Gigabyte. They produce an amazing product. Truthfully, honestly, we use them extensively.
95% of our motherboards.
Yep. But they put little peels underneath their plastic peels.
Yeah.
And they do it on every single component. It's so aggravating.
You gotta protect the shiny.
Yeah,
stuff.
you gotta protect it, and then you gotta protect it again.
You gotta protect it from the peel.
Yeah, really. And then they hide them too, so like half the time you don't even know that there's a peel there. Like this one down here on this shiny part is almost impossible to get off. To start it, at least.
I wonder how many 8 pins this card's gonna want.
I don't know. The Ford takes
Probably
2.
2 CPU.
Yeah, 2 8s
Okay.
on the CPU.
I'm gonna gamble that the graphics card only wants 2, and we're gonna see how that works out for me.
There you go. And I mean, the peels are not detrimental on this board, which is good. If you leave them, it's not going to overheat. But on some boards, that could actually be drastically terrible, and you could end up lighting things on fire.
Yeah,
Probably not, but hey, would rather exaggerate than.
0 out of 10 would not recommend.
Yeah, absolutely would not recommend.
Tom is a fellow Gigabyte.
Chat.
I saw it. Yeah, we're already better than The Verge apparently.
Oh, why is that?
God, I hope so.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope so.
The Verge is not a high bar to beat, but I can't actually see the chat, so.
Man, if we were doing worse than The Verge, we wouldn't be in business.
Yep.
Oh,
So these are the HyperX Predators, and they are beefy. I mean, look at this. These are actually some pretty
yeah.
beefy.
I mean, I'm sure there's some like copper in there.
That's actually, it's a really cool finish. I don't know how much you guys are going to be able to see of this, but the back of it is actually matte, and then the front of it is actually gloss. So I'm hopefully kind of like rotating it so you guys can see that. And in this computer, we're going to be using all 4 memory slots.
Yup. So it'll run all 128 gigs of DDR4 and dual channel mode.
I can already just see, like, a prediction of us just sitting here and waiting for memory training.
They're saying the back is matte.
Yeah,
Like the guide matte.
Oh, gosh. Back is matte.
Can we glue little pictures of Matt on there?
Somebody get that cap.
But, I can already foresee us just sitting here waiting for, like, 20 minutes for it to memory train. Because it's going to take a while.
It'll probably be fine.
It's going to be a few minutes.
We'll see.
It'll be worth it.
I can't tell if there's a sticker on this power supply or not.
That's the struggle.
I can't tell if it's a sticker or just a logo.
Let me see. Which one is it?
I think it's a sticker. SeaSonic.
Oh, yeah.
In the middle. I think it's a sticker. If not, I'm just peeling the label off.
We're saving the boxes, right?
Yes.
Matt, what's the box?
That's right.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
Don't break them down. It was a sticker. I got it. It stuck to my finger.
And for those of you just joining us, you guys can probably see this a little bit. Ironically, we're using a Corsair cooler, but normally we use Be Quiet. And in all Be Quiet, all Be Quiet coolers, for the most part, at least the higher end ones, they give you a Be Quiet screwdriver. And these are the greatest PC building tool ever created by mankind. Because legitimately, they are unbelievably long, and they have a magnetic tip there, and they'll basically fit every almost every kind of screw.
Yeah, they're great. And we have 50.
And we have, yeah, like 50. This isn't even half.
Didn't we get rid of some?
Yeah, we got rid of a bunch of them, which I was kind of sad because I would just want to make a. Every time we get one, I just add it to the shrine of Be Quiet screwdrivers.
We should hire you. Be quiet. That always seems so aggressive to me for a company name.
It is.
It's
I mean,
Noctua, Corsair. Be quiet.
That's how we go off on a rant on a company that we're not even using in this system. It's not even a rant.
I mean, I'm
really.
using their screwdriver at some point. So.
True. That is true.
My Wendy's,
And-
my Wendy's cup is totally in the frame. Hell yeah.
Do what?
My Wendy's cup is just sitting in the side of my frame.
There you go.
Not sponsored, but could be. We will definitely take a Wendy's sponsorship.
Always take a moment to double check your pinouts and things.
Oh, go
Chat,
back.
Give Matt the boxes for the parts and just keep them here.
There you go. Remind
lost a
me.
screw.
Ooh,
That's fine.
I think
Nope, that's not it.
there's one right there. What is it? Tiny one?
Yeah, these are fan screws.
Dang. Remind
I have
me.
spares.
Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and do it now.
You're just gonna do it now?
I'm just gonna do it now.
Okay.
I gotta clean the CPU because this was a
Oh, yeah.
specialty one sent by AMD. And
Or
it's
like,
actually still has thermal paste on it.
or like AMD. I gotta remember how to get this.
So you know it's really good rubbing alcohol when the expiration date is literally dissolved off because of the rubbing alcohol.
Isn't there a special way to get this thing out? Like you have to bring it to the side or something?
Here,
Switch
switch over.
swing over.
Oh, you unscrewed these two.
Oh,
You unscrewed
okay.
the wrong two. You can pop that bracket out if you wanted to.
Darn it.
That's what those other ones were
Well, I'll
for.
probably need to eventually.
Yeah.
Too many screws. And they're all different sizes. Just like Apple.
Yeah, exactly
I
like
feel
that.
like I'm working on a giant MacBook.
I assume OS is being installed on the M.2.
Drop the other screw.
Taking a wild guess on that one.
Yeah.
Totally.
Okay. Cool.
That would only make sense.
I'll toss that in the top slot.
Did I lose another one? We need a lost screw counter on the stream.
We need
Where did
a.
they go?
They sell them for like garages and things, but it's like a mop head basically. But instead of a mop, it's just a giant magnet.
A magnet, yeah. I've
That's
seen
what you
this.
need right now.
Seriously.
I mean,
It's okay, we have plenty of spares. That's the advantage of working in a PC studio.
yeah, we have actually literally boxes full of screws down
We
there.
have trash bags full of screws.
We should. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if you're selling any parts, let us know, because we can't get any either.
Yeah, really.
We have very limited industry contacts that can sometimes get us like a part. That's been rough, you know. Hopefully,
I'm trying to figure out how to open a cardboard box or cardboard like mailer like this
Wow, rude.
without breaking, with me leaving it intact basically. I guess we're just going from the backside and hope.
Yeah.
It's very gentle.
There we go.
For child.
What? Dr. Pepper in my throat.
Uh-huh, yeah. Let's read it. Alright, this one unfortunately we are not going to be able to save the packaging on.
No,
No.
Oh no.
that's
Oh no,
unfortunate. What will we do?
I know, whatever shall we do? This is actually just really strong cardboard.
Yeah.
It's really annoying, actually.
Yeah, I've had troubles with
Like,
it.
I think it's plastic is inside of it, and oh boy, it's
Yeah, it's the
they
same
just
stuff
really
they-
do not want you to get into this.
You also get flash drives and
There is plastic in it. I was right, and then I proceed to just throw the M.2 on the floor.
They ship flash drives and SD cards in that same
So annoying.
packaging, and it's the worst.
Our little gum stick SSD, Andrew will show up the
There we go.
uh,
I fixed it.
SATA M.2s, or SATA
Say the
M.2s.
M.2s?
The SATA SSDs at a later time.
Yeah, once I get them open.
Yep.
Telephone straps in there.
These are NVMe as well, obviously.
You can probably find some 3600s on. I've seen them on Newegg for like $200. It's just the
3600s? Yeah, they're not. Those aren't actually.
yeah, the newer 5600Xs, Ryzen 5600X are. They're not too bad either. There's a fair amount of them in stock.
Yep. And for those of you that are wondering, all of these are boxes. They're not actually
Yeah.
components. I wish.
These are boxes from builds we've done where
Yep.
we use those components.
And you guys can't see it, but on that wall, there's probably a 7-foot-ish tall wall of just 2080 Ti boxes as well.
That's just
Over there.
Got it.
flagship graphics
Oh,
cards.
they are there.
Yeah, you can see a fair amount.
Cool.
You know, a few tens of thousands of dollars of graphics cards just chilling.
Yeah, I wish.
If only they were still in there.
I wish. Cool. All right, now I'm gonna get the mounting bracket.
Gotta swap it to the AMD.
Yep.
That's AYYYYYMD.
Hey.
Because AMD is our favorite around here, right? We don't like that other company. I'm just kidding. Everyone has their use case for various components and companies, even if some are usually better than others. I think I can say that because this, you know, the CPU is, yeah.
The CPU is yeah.
The CPU is, yeah.
The CPU is yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. I mean, this CPU beats like previous Threadrippers. Yeah, it's a good CPU.
This is annoying. This makes me sad.
Oh,
The Corsair cooler uses the stock mounting brackets that I already took
took it
off.
now Connor, whose fault is that?
I know. I'm so used to ones that already come with their own like mounting stuff.
Yeah.
Alright. Luckily, we just toss them over here. So, easy fix.
It's redoing work.
I know.
I'm sure you've never done that at your day job.
No.
Yeah. Okay, I got a power supply in. And now, I'm gonna install more fans.
It was really funny. I opened this package and this is the only thing I saw, which was just that one little clip. Hopefully you guys can kind of see that there. And I just instantly knew. I already undid that.
Oh well, you live and you learn. That's why you always read the instructions, kids.
Yep. Read the manual.
RTM. Ray Trace Minecraft.
Ray Trace Minecraft.
Or read the manual.
Cool. Well, I am done. With my part, at least. So I'm gonna... No, I'm kidding.
I'm trying to think.
You could do the
We need to put fans on top.
M.2s. Or not the, I keep calling them M.2s.
So we have 3 of them, so I'm going to take this one
You want to buy it?
off. Yeah, let me take these
Yeah,
out. I gotta take these screws out, right?
Yeah.
Or no, it's these dumb screws.
Well, are we just gonna mount them on the back of the
I don't know, are we?
bracket?
I,
You usually mount them on the back of the bracket. That
Are
you
we
took off.
putting... You mean the side piece?
No, the bracket you took off. The side. No, the big boy that you were fighting with. That you mount there.
Okay, we can do that if you want. I was gonna put them in the
Yeah, you
slides,
can mount
but-
4.
Okay.
One.
Yeah.
No,
oh,
3.
yeah, 'cause we
I was
got-
right.
Okay, yeah, you, I'll do that. You go ahead and get the motherboard in, and then we'll do more. You can
We'll
run
do
some
that.
cables too, and then we'll do more fans.
Yeah, we'll do some cables.
So, yeah, we don't use a whole lot of non-M2 SSDs.
Yeah.
That's why I'm so like M2.
Did you just end up destroying the box on this?
I had to. The easiest way to open those is to kind of like peel it out from the bottom because it's plastic reinforced.
Yeah.
And it's like, One thing that's cool about this motherboard too is the I/O shield is already pre-installed. Yay. Because honestly, that is the bane of my existence whenever you build a full system and then you forget the I/O shield.
Most of the boards we use now have it.
And unfortunately, I am standing up just so that I can see into here. I will sit down in just 1 second.
He doesn't need to keep any of this SSD box.
Okay, thank you.
True.
Got it. Fun fact, SSDs have no moving parts and therefore are not hurt by falling or shock. Yeah. So.
Great.
Just a full-on, that's the definition of whole hog right there.
Makes me think of like a like an old circus strongman who like grabs a log and just shears it in half. Yeah, the SSD boxes aren't the flashiest. Like the graphics card box is really dope. You got like RGB and like and just lights and fast gaming amp extreme.
Oh yeah.
Even the
I mean,
CPU
hence
coil
why
box.
we like them, as you can notice, and CPU boxes. And the funny part is we literally have probably 50 or 60 boxes off screen. We're supposed to be moving studios here relatively soon. Well,
Wow.
not moving studios.
Moving space in the
moving
studio.
spaces.
We're gonna move like 8 feet.
I know. We're going to move over there, which is going to be a new set. So we have all of our stuff primed for the new set.
Yeah.
We're just waiting.
Waiting.
And
Waiting on the word.
then the word that shall not be named proceeded to happen, and then that screwed everyone up. So
Chris, do you know if we're doing any raid on these 2 drives that are identical? There's the data center, and then there's the 2 other.
I do not know if we're doing raid. That would be a nice question.
All right, Matt, would you like any raid or raid on
Raid
the
10.
These 2 ones that are identical? We can do raid 0, raid 1, either one. You want data mirroring or striping for faster performance? All right. All these. Oh, I'm gonna need the SSD screws from the case.
they're all in here.
Oh, wonderful.
Lian Lee unfortunately does not separate all their screws, so I'm like combing through them to try to find them.
Wonderful.
But I can separate them out for you here. One moment. It's like playing a scavenger hunt. You're trying to find the right screw. Ah, there's one.
You ever go to the aquarium in our state?
Yeah.
They have that out back. They have like a fossil dig thing where you dig for shark's teeth. So that reminds me of. This is gonna be kind of annoying about these.
I was very confused. I was like, where are you going with this one?
Do they go on the the inside of the case or the outside of this?
You can do either. Usually I do it on the inside.
That's
just
fun
for cable management sake.
Yeah. Okay. Because connectors the same way then.
And that way it keeps it all clean. Boy, you just literally stole.
Well, first I have to find.
probably
First I have to find which screw.
I literally have one screw left, and I was
Here.
gonna give it to you.
Jeez. No raid needed. Good deal.
All right, now you can take it.
Speaking of raid, our sponsor. Never mind. God, which one of these is gonna be?
I know, right? That's always the issue.
But
See,
it
this
can't-
is the reason why this screwdriver is the best.
Maybe it's these really wide ones that have thin threads.
Yes, those
I
are
think
the
that's it. Yeah.
usually those.
I'm not used to the wide head on them, but
Cool.
Lian Lee, you do
We
yours.
already raided the stream.
What'd you say?
They already raided this.
I see.
Yeah, I actually, my case is the Lian Lee PCO11 Mini, actually. So it's a mini version of this, also in white, black.
It's like
Yeah,
the-
I think I've got mine in
It's
white.
like the coupe version.
It's like the coupe version.
Is it coupe or coupe?
I think it's coupe,
Coupe.
technically.
Are you sure? Sure, it's not French.
I think that would be more like Italian. Coupe?
Hey, coupe. I don't know.
I don't know. I could see it in both accents.
Yeah.
I can see where it comes from. I'm now going to hide behind this case for the next 14 hours to
Oh.
cable man.
Well, do you want to install the other fans before you do cable management? Because they're also going to need to be managed.
Let me pre-run some cables first. It's like the top ones up there,
Okay.
the power and all that jazz. And then,
Smooth jazz.
you like jazz?
You like jazz?
You like jazz?
I still have that entire script up on my website, just saying.
Oh, I have a bot in my Discord that literally, whenever someone puts it up, it then puts the copy and pastes.
Yeah, the entire B-movie script.
Well, the issue with Discord is you can only copy and paste a certain, like, length.
Yeah. Oh, can you believe Jerry Seinfeld was a...
Oh yeah, I
producer on
forgot.
that?
This case is actually really cool because you don't need SATA data cables
See the data.
because they're already plugged in.
Well, they're plugged
At least
in
for the hard drives.
yeah, we're gonna need them for these.
Yeah,
So
but I forgot about that. So one of the cool things here is, as you guys can probably see, you can slot in and out hard drives, and the cables coming off are SATA power, and then your 2 SATA datas. And I'll just set those off to the side.
why'd they make that so fun to say? Say the
SATA
data.
data.
Serial ATA. What does ATA stand for? I can't remember. Old standards.
I honestly do not know.
What about IDE?
IDE. Didn't I go over that one?
I don't know. I don't remember it, so probably not.
I honestly
Those are acronyms that don't mind much. That don't matter much because anytime someone uses it, you know what they're talking about. So
yeah.
just hard drive connectors. Putting in screws, putting in screws. It's gonna look sick once these are all mounted.
And just the enormous amount of cables.
Yeah, so when you have RGB fans like these, especially light loops and ML RGBs, you kind of run into this notorious problem that Corsair especially seems to stem. And that's, you get a lot of cables. So not only do you have your normal fan, 4-pin fan connectors that go to either the motherboard or your fan controller, you also get stuck with the RGB connectors that also have to go to the commander RGB controller. Actually, they have to go to the lighting node first, right?
Yeah, they go to lighting.
They go to a lighting node, which is a separate tiny box that comes with the fans, and then they get plugged into the bigger box, which then gets plugged into the motherboard, and it needs, I believe it needs power and data to the motherboard.
It just needs power and then, yeah, data. Yes.
Yeah, so
You said power and data from the motherboard. I was like, that's not right. But
power, comma, and data from
yeah, there you go. The power of commas. Can you hand me that Commander Pro?
Yeah.
So I'll go ahead and get that mounted up and, figured out. As well. What you laughing at, Chris?
Chat is pretty active.
Should we take a poll to see what color we set the fans to before delivery?
It's like neon pink.
What's the ugliest combination we can do? Like green and orange?
I mean, ugly, or I was gonna say cool. You could do like purple and blue, or pink and
No,
blue.
I'll make it ugly.
Chat says pink.
Gamer girl aesthetic. I can 3D print like a banner and put it in there that says like ooh woo.
There you go.
Seems like pink.
You can do one good benefit of using all like Corsair fans for your RGB is you can set up some really cool effects in their IQ software.
Absolutely can.
So it'll actually it knows where each fan is in the case, and you can do
If you
like
plug everything in
patterns.
correctly, which of course we always.
Well, you have to plug it in correctly and then also configure it correctly.
This is
Yeah.
this is also very true.
So, and there's about, I would say, an 85% chance that we're gonna boot this and one fan is not gonna turn on.
Oh, I'm giving this like 100%.
because-
Whether it be either the fan doesn't turn on and spin or the RGB doesn't. It's going to be
Yeah.
one of the two.
Yeah, just because there's so many connectors to keep track of, and the connectors between each of the two wires is not especially strong.
No.
And then also, when you're cable managing, you're pulling cables tight.
Well, they did make it so Corsair made it better. I will give them that.
Yeah, the
because
locking.
their old lighting nodes, lighting nodes. They were in sequence.
Yeah.
So if one of them went down, if like your number 2 out of 6 went down, then 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 fans died.
Yeah.
So it's so hard to
They were in
like go back
sequence, so
through
like
and
a parallel.
find what was going on with those.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the downside of first gen stuff. I like a lot of companies now. I think Lian has these, and Thermaltake does. I know they have fans that instead of each needing a cable to the RGB controller, they daisy chain off each other. So you
Yeah.
plugged fan 2 into fan 1, you plug fan 3 into fan 2, and so on.
Yep.
Which
Because
really
the
cleans
Lee and
it
Lee
up.
ones are cool because they actually clip into each other, and there's 0 cables between them.
Yeah,
That's what's so cool about
it
those.
really cleans it up.
But you also can't find those. They've been literally so popular that they've been sold out since they launched like 6 months ago.
You're telling me that there's a project in the last 6 months that you can't buy?
Wow! A cool product at that.
Oh man. If anyone in chat has tried to buy like an NVIDIA graphics card in the past year, like I'm sorry.
Yeah, really. That's...
Okay, under a year, like 9
RGB
months.
house. What?
It got bad in September.
Yeah, it did.
Because people were dumping old cards before that, but
RGB house, yes.
RGB house.
RGB house.
I was actually thinking about getting some RGB strips for my car. They make special ones that go like on the trim.
Really?
Yeah.
My car actually has built-in RGB, and I am absolutely not ashamed to say that.
I also have Rainbow Road mode. I don't know if I showed you that. I think I showed you the Santa one, I think.
Yeah, you did.
Very similar, just Rainbow Road.
Now, chat, let's play the game of Guess Andrew's car.
Yes, this is Matt's PC being built.
You want to reintroduce it?
Yeah, we're fine. Let me pull up the page this time so I can actually have correct information instead of just trying to look at the table.
Yeah, that's fair. Normally we read off pages, but
Chromebooks are so reliable.
things decided to go opposite ways.
This happened last week too, where it wouldn't like turn on the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like a $1 Chromebook.
No, it was $100 5 years ago. Now it's $10.
Now it's
Chris is very defensive on his Chromebook. So this is the Sudden Storm system. So this is a workstation designed for gaming, streaming, and video editing. So it's designed to be a long-term workstation that can be upgraded later. Handle both professional workload and, of course, games, which is part of the professional workload. Strong enough not to need upgrades for several years, definitely got that covered. And we've designed the build around an AMD Ryzen 9 5950X. That's a 16-core, 32-thread processor, along with 128 gigs of RAM, because why not just be able to load everything into memory and never close any Chrome tabs? We have a 2080 Ti for the graphics card. We got 4 different SSDs, a 360mm AIO water cooler, all that good stuff.
Oh, hey. I forgot that this came with a special little box thing.
Oh yeah.
It's not a Commander Pro, but I forgot that they added this. This is their new one that we were talking
Is
about.
that not the lighting node?
No, so this is their new one that they're running. And I think I sent you a message on this one because I was like, oh, look at this.
Oh, I probably don't know wall, dude.
Yeah,
I tend to do that.
that's cool. So that's just another one, which we can also use. It's kind of like a Commander Pro, basically. Just I think a step down because the Commander Pro has like temperature sensors and things, and that one does not, which is fine. Not many people use temp sensors nowadays, realistically.
Yeah, 128 gigs is like, you can just never close anything and you'll be fine. So I have 32 gigs in my system, and I have like, even though I have plenty of RAM, I have this obsessive thing where I can't have more than like 4 to 5 Chrome tabs open before I go nuts, and I have to close some. So
I just literally can't have that many things open at once.
yeah, if I have beyond 5 tabs open, I just get really anxious and I hate it. So, so half of my RAM has basically never been used. Just chilling, but it looks great with all 4 slots filled out, right?
Right.
Let's see.
Yes, you can.
I'm trying to think what I can do next while you do that. Hopefully that one SATA harness was enough. We need 3 for these SSDs. I think the Commander Pro needs.
We're gonna need more.
We need more?
Yeah.
Alright.
Did y'all already put the fans on the cooler?
No.
Aren't they pre-installed on that?
No.
What? Corsair.
Yeah, you want to try to guess the right direction of the fans this time?
No. Literally every
direction and orientation.
like every water cooler has the fans pre-installed. Come on, Corsair. I swear they make coolers with the fans pre-installed, but whatever. We'll pop this bad boy out. I'm gonna leave the plastic on this side for now, so I don't mess with the thermal paste on the end there.
Bump the little.
Get it all over my shirt. That stuff never comes out of anything.
No, it doesn't.
It's so. Oh, it's such a bad stain. Yeah, so this computer is gonna knock 4K video editing out of the water. The 1950X was a very good CPU when it came out, especially. It was kind of those first gen Threadrippers were AMD's return to the workstation HEDT platform, but especially the single threaded performance, which even video editing a lot of the times is based on your single threaded performance, as long as you have above a certain amount of cores. So these more modern CPUs, I would guess this CPU is gonna have like 30% higher single threaded performance than that. Maybe more like 40 to 50 almost. It's gonna be a lot better single thread performance. So that's doing stuff like luminetry color, just general color correction is gonna be so much faster.
Pulling out the big names.
Yeah.
The good terminal.
Thinking back to my Premiere education.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, can we? Oh, 4K 60 FPS uploads coming soon.
You
Okay.
can do that.
I'm gonna spend the
Our
next.
system is also borderline overkill for what we're using our streaming
Yeah,
system.
we have a.
If you want to check that one out, what's the name of that one?
Slipstream 2.
Slipstream 2.
I gotta think very hard about these fans. So are we
Cables are going that way.
Are we exhausting out of these fans, or No, we're
Yes.
pulling in,
We're
right?
pulling in from the
Or
back.
these
Oh
are
yeah,
intakes.
you're doing it on the side there. That's right.
Yep.
Um,
So the fans go towards you and they're gonna pull in.
yeah, they're gonna go towards you and then pull in.
Yep.
Yep, exactly. Nope, other way around.
Which?
It's gonna pull in.
Oh,
from
sorry.
the
Yeah.
back.
No,
Yeah.
which way are the cables to manage them?
To that side.
Towards the tray?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. I'll make sure I get that
Hello,
right.
everybody. No, probably.
Can it run Cyberpunk 2077?
No,
Okay.
nothing can. It's a trick
I-
question.
Actually, yes, with DLSS 2.0 enabled.
I have a 3060 Ti in my system, and it runs Cyberpunk like a dream.
Yeah.
On, it's not full. Well, it is ultra wide, but it's not 1440p ultra wide.
1080p ultra wide.
Yeah, it's 1080p ultra wide.
Fake ultra wide.
At 144 hertz, and that thing runs like a dream with ray tracing and all that stuff turned on.
Yeah, I've run it even on my 2070 Super with my 5600X. I've run it with the LSS turned on, and it does really well. So, yeah. Where's the screws for this cooler?
So the answer, yes.
Did you take the mounting hardware out for the cooler?
Yes,
I need the
did.
rad screws. Thank you.
Ding.
Thank you.
Now I'm going to attempt to. Actually, I'm going to just pull out my phone for this one. I was going to try to
Cheater.
read the text down there, and I'm just like, nope. I'm just gonna. This is a pro tip, by the way. Zoom in, and then take a picture, and then that way you can reference it later.
Just blind person things.
Yeah, you know, and then especially not trying to like reach around there and.
I'll use the
my God.
ratchet screwdriver so I don't deafen you guys with the drill. Electric screwdriver.
Now I'm trying to just get to the stupid picture. There we go. Yeah, that is like by far like the best thing that you can do, because then once you plug in the first cable, it blocks then all of the
Text on the
all
board.
the text. Yep.
You could also just reference the manual, but we have a
does that?
standing policy here. We don't read the manuals.
Yeah. Unless it's needed.
Reading the manual is giving up. So. You should see my house's IKEA furniture. It's a mess.
That's what that's supposed to be.
Yeah. Instead of assembling my desk chair, I just sit on the box it shipped in. The guy in the corner is Chris, our proprietor, owner, CEO, marketing,
The big cheese.
marketing intern, whatever you want to call it.
Intern.
Yeah, isn't Brian the real marketer? Yeah, Chris is the
Chris
big
is the guy.
cheese. I'm trying to think of more metaphors. He's monitoring the chat, running the stream,
Yep. Making.
The reason we were all waiting.
writing our paychecks.
You don't get paid now.
Actually,
I'm just to the paychecks.
can we start getting physical checks?
Can I request the ones from the lottery that are like
Yeah, I want a giant
4
check.
feet long?
Every week, I want here's your $50, Andrew, on a giant check. That'd be great.
So one of my old professors, he was teaching a class. This relates to that. That's why. He was teaching a class, and he said, "You guys can have a 4x6 note card for the final test."
I already know who this is. Go on.
Yep. He said you can have a 4x6 note card on the final test, but he never specified the units. So, and I kid you not, one of his students came in with a 4 foot by 6 foot, just giant note card that had like literally the entire course written on it. So now every semester he has to specify that it's a 4-inch by 6-inch.
This is if he had ever taught 3rd grade math, he would have known this was an issue, because they'll always be like, you'll say the answer is 12, and they'll be like, 12 what? 12 monkeys? 12 bananas? You'd be like, no, 12 inches. Yeah, you gotta.
Inches.
Units are important.
Units are importante.
Muy importante.
Muy.
Si, senor. So looks like you're doing cable management still. Or
Yep.
playing with switches, either one. Are you trying
No,
to get a sticker
I'm
off?
peeling off the last sticker on the back.
Oh yeah. I got one more fan to put on the wrap.
And then I'm going to be doing some cable management, but then I'm just doing like basic cable management. I'm crazy right now.
Can we talk about how strong the CPU is though? Because we used one of these recently in another build, and like, I've benchmarked a lot of CPUs, but like this thing's insane.
Is it?
Yeah.
Actually,
So,
I know, like, I've seen the numbers on it, but I don't know
Yeah.
the actual, like...
yeah, like it's like, remember when we got our Threadripper, we're like, wow, it's so fast. Like it's like that. Like
That's impressive.
it used to be the case for decades, and even as you know, as far back as like Ryzen first gen, like Matt has now, the 1950X, that in order to get more cores and threads going, you kind of had to sacrifice some of your single-threaded performance, so that you could just get more cores. Where did I put these screws? But now it's with 5000 series Ryzen, especially. Here they are.
True, I feel that.
With 5000 series Ryzen chips like this one, the single-threaded performance isn't at all sacrificed in order to get more cores. So it's like you're getting the absolute maximum amount of FPS you can gaming while still having 16 cores and 32 threads available. Like it's, yeah. That's why traditionally, like, you never use Xeons or server stuff for gaming because they kind of sucked at it. But now it's like AMD's just ignoring all the rules. They're making their own rule book.
We're gonna do it our way.
Yeah, Lisa Sue doesn't have time for your crap. Do-do. Yeah, like that's the funny thing. I think doesn't the 5950X have the highest clocks of the 5000 series chips?
Yeah.
I think it does.
At least boost. Yeah, it's. I want to say 4.9 max boost. I might be wrong. It might be like 4.8.
4.9.
4.9. I was right.
On 2 cores?
Okay. Yeah, turbo. But that's like the gaming boost. Yeah.
Yeah.
2 to 4 cores is kind of your gaming sweet spot.
All-core. All-core boost.
There's not. I don't think they really advertise an all-core boost.
No, it's not advertised.
It'll be closer to base clock. It'll probably be in the neighborhood of 3.6 to 3.8 gigahertz on all cores. But you gotta remember, that's 16 cores, each of them being hyper-threaded. Well, excuse me. SMT? Is that what
Yeah,
AMD calls it?
SMT.
Hyper-threaded is property of Intel.
Somebody overclocked it to 4.7 all-core.
Yeah, I see it.
That does not surprise me.
That is nice.
They probably didn't even use liquid nitrogen. They're probably just like water
Yeah, they
cooling.
probably
Okay, I have the fans on the cooler. Making progress.
Hey, there you
Also, it comes with this other.
So 5950 overclocked to 4.7 all-core beats the 2099 WX
Yeah,
incentive.
yeah, that's what I was saying. It beats a lot of previous Threadrippers by. Like, it's not even fair how much it beats them by.
go. It's not even...
Especially the first gen Threadrippers. Like, again, they were good CPUs at the time, but like, Intel's really stepped up the game. So Matt, if you're here, this cooler comes with 2 different plate options for this cooler. There's a black one with the Corsair logo and the white one. I don't know if you prefer one or the other.
Yeah, that would be
if-
something that...
If you have a preference, just let us know in chat. Otherwise, I'll leave the black one on there. I'm kind of torn because like white would obviously match the case and would like be a good contrast to the pump housing.
I think white's gonna be the call.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he agrees. Let's do white.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think white is definitely the call on
I'll
this
swap
one.
that boy out. What can I need like the little Allen key thing.
Do you?
It's got. I think so. Let me verify that. Yeah.
Let me verify.
I don't know.
Let
what
me
size that
check.
is. Do they give us one with the mounting hardware? No pink.
No. No promises.
Yeah. I just have so many screws over here already.
Right?
Yeah. Do you have Allen key set over there? We know we have them. Maybe it's with the drawers.
Yes, there is a bunch in the drawer.
Thank you.
There were a bunch in the drawer.
Yeah. No.
Yep.
Here's
Here's just a drawer
Here's a
full of
drawer.
Allen keys.
good luck, he says. Alright.
Should be my magenta and tiny open column.
So close. One size smaller. But with my luck, we're not gonna have the one size smaller.
Yeah, right.
Nope.
Or do we not?
Well, I got a big digital array collection now. Oh, there it is. Found it. Rickroll is actually a good song. Never gonna give you those. That's all I can sing. Because of DMCA.
Yeah, don't want to get DMCA.
Rick Astley is a fine man. There was a time where I had been on the internet long enough I could recognize the YouTube link to it.
Really?
Yeah, because someone would post it. It wasn't even Discord back then, it was like TeamSpeak. Someone would post a YouTube link, be like, whoa, check out this crazy video.
Yeah, of, you know, XYZ or something. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not using a Swiss Army knife. So the Verge has got us there.
Did they actually? I never actually watched that.
Like, that's what they used as their screwdriver. It was like a Swiss Army knife, right?
No, we have Be Quiet screwdrivers.
I didn't finish that whole video, but I'm pretty sure that's what they use as their screwdriver.
That's atrocious.
Like the Phillips head.
That is absolutely just atrocious.
Yeah, this I like this white and the light's gonna shine through this pummel top. It's gonna look sick.
Alright, well I can tie down some of these things over here because we're not gonna be adding cables to this.
I do have an iFixit kit. You don't need it for a PC build. All you need is like a Phillips head, maybe two different bits for it, a sharper one and a flatter one, so to speak.
Yep. Yeah, big boy one, and then
now with the
sharp.
The iFixit kits are very good for stuff like water cooling. So when you're putting the blocks onto cards, you have to take the air cooler off, and you need some tiny little screw heads for that.
Can confirm those do help a lot.
Yeah. So hashtag not sponsored, but could be. Hit us up, iFixit.
Right.
We'll make it worth your while, or you'll make it worth our while.
I don't know.
Worth our while, yeah. Yeah, I've used it for taking apart phones, laptops, like video cards, and then also random like household appliances. Like, my toaster has a bunch of crumbs down there. Let me whip out the iFixit kit. It even has a SIM card tray removal tip. It's literally labeled SIM. It's like perfect. Okay, so I've got the white pump top on there. So you can see that. What are you looking?
Like a little tie down, you know, like 3M, you stick it and then you get a little tie down point. I know we had a bunch of them and I just don't know where.
Are they not in the shelf?
No.
Yeah, you might be. I've got some Velcro drives out.
Yeah, we got 3M, or we got stickers, but we need the little line for the link.
Would that help?
3M tape.
3M tape? No, double-sided tape. We have them over here. It's under all of the
Yeah,
boxes.
they're over there.
Ah, there they are.
Oh, you found them?
We literally have an entire box of like 200 of them right there. I forgot we had them.
Matt,
I'll
I'll make sure to put this black one back in the box in case you decide you want to switch it. You see an Allen key, switch it out.
Ooh, that actually looks really nice.
Yeah, I like the white one. And when the LED shines through, it's gonna look great. So let me throw that in there.
I was looking for little sticker tie-down things. These are great, especially for one of this system because there's not always a great point to tie things down to.
Yeah.
What are we buying this for?
The ISA. Yeah, ISA.
It's the answer to why did we buy that for everything, just ISA.
Yeah, basically.
So much equipment.
ISA is Industrial Strength Awesome, which is a system that we did in 2000, many years actually.
We did it every year.
We did it almost every year, yeah.
ISA started late no.
Yeah, you just posted about it. That's why it was 2 years. You said 2 years, so 2018 is when we.
Yeah, BQ started like summer of 2018 and we finished it like spring.
And not to detract anything from this build, obviously, that system is a wall-mounted water-cooled system.
I love the Zotac stuff they did with this insert, where it makes the fans rotate when you pull it out. I can't really show it.
Does it really?
Yeah, like
Oh,
you
that's
can
cool.
see it. The fan blades.
Yeah, you can.
It won't show up on camera.
It actually will.
unfortunately,
It will. You got to just position it right, but
Yeah,
it
I'm
will
gonna
actually
fix
show
it
up.
first. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this close to the camera.
Well, you could
and show
pull it out and then.
Hopefully, we're on my camera.
We are definitely under camera.
Okay, so watch the fan blades as I pull this out. That's what you get when you buy the amp cards from Zotac. And yes, Matt, you can make like custom pump tops for that for sure with your own logo. Probably all you need is a
Cricut.
I was gonna say a laser.
No, you just need a Cricut, and then you can literally take that and sand it down, and then
Oh, fair enough.
and then you just put your logo, spray paint, and you peel it off, and then there you go.
Yeah,
I've actually done it a few
it'd be
times
cool to have
before,
your own logo on it. Be neat. Yes, well, Connor's. I can't really do anything else at the moment, so I'm gonna unbox Graphics card here. This is such a big box. So this is the Zotac Amp Extreme 2080 Ti. Let's get that. It's probably gonna be pretty heavy. Probably. If I can get it out. Tear the bag. It's fine. It's like wedged in there. There we go. There we go. Nice looking card. There's gonna be lots of RGB there, of course, because why wouldn't it? It's got the nice. I believe that's a metal backplate. Very nice, very nice. Of course, it's a triple slot card because cooling, and it is 2 8-pins, so my gamble paid off. Oh, he has a cry cut. Cricket. I always call it Cricket. I've heard people say no, it's cry cut.
No, it's a Cricut.
I wanted to get one. I might eventually.
They are pretty cool. I actually have one, so if you need it, just let me know.
Yeah, you could probably put some rocks in this box and sell it somewhere. Don't do that. And it has
we do not endorse.
No, that was a joke. To be perfectly clear, it's got these dual 6-pin to 8-pin adapters that we definitely will not need. Documentation that we also don't need.
All right, there's that. There's that.
This box out here.
All right.
Yeah, don't drop it. Don't drop it. That's how we've done 2 builds recently where we used RTX 3090s, which are. So it started off MSRP is $1,500. I think the Founders Edition still is, but most of the models are going for $2,000 or more right now for one card. So that was definitely a don't drop it moment.
That was a don't drop it.
As was when we did the build with the 3970X Threadripper. It was also a don't drop it.
All right, you ready to install that cooler and toss in the last fans?
Yeah, sure.
Or you want me to install the cooler?
Why don't you install the fans and I'll install the cooler?
Okay.
How's that? I'm trying to think logically in order here.
Order? What's that? We just wing it and then we cry because then we cut our fingers on the CPU cooler trying to put the...
Literally every build is like, oh man, next time we'll have to do this. And then we don't do that.
Yeah, then we just proceed to nod.
We also need to cable up these
I am
SSDs eventually.
standing again.
SSD guitar. Hey, we are not Linus Tech Tips. We will not drop it.
True.
I've only dropped one thing today, and that was an SSD.
Oh no! See, that wasn't dropping. That was just following with style.
Viciously. Okay, you can't quote Toy Story. That was viciously opening it.
Viciously opening.
Double checking. Okay, yeah. What is that? It's got a power boost. Like that's not even the GPU. The GPU's here.
I don't know what that actually is.
Okay. I mean, you do use Zotac. I don't know what that is.
I don't know. Check the manual.
Yeah, I didn't drop it. I gave it upwards velocity and then gravity. Accelerated the SSD at negative 9.8 meters a second squared
Not
towards
meters
the ground.
per second.
Meters a second squared.
True.
Same thing.
Same concept.
Towards the ground.
What's great is whenever you misplace a Be Quiet screwdriver, you just reach down and grab another one and you'll find it eventually.
I've done builds where it's like, I can't find screwdrivers, just get another one.
That's literally what I just did. I was like, I don't know where I put it. Oh, I'll grab another
And
one.
then we'll be cleaning up and we each have 4 of them.
Yeah. Just multiply. Do you have the rest of the fan screws? Any chance?
The answer is probably.
Yeah, I imagine.
Give me just a moment and we'll try to find them.
1, 2.
Standoffs. No, they're probably in the dish, right? No, they're not.
They came with the fans, so they're in the fan boxes. If you didn't get them, pull them out of the fan
They're
box.
probably with the commander. How long have we been doing this?
To answer.
I mean, I was just gonna give an estimate, but fan screws. There's 2.
No. Can you open the back? I'm literally holding.
Oh.
I'm holding the fan right where it needs to, and then yeah, I was like, ah, dang, a bag.
Do you have anything you want me to feed you while I'm at it?
You know, Wendy's bacon.
Were you able to wipe yourself today? Do we need this RGB hub?
Yes.
Okay, we need both of them, right?
We do not need the small one
Yeah, so I'm talking about
because the
these.
commander handles that one, but we will need the other one.
The small boy or the medium?
The small one is on your right. That
So
only
we
has
don't
2.
need this one.
Correct. Because the commander has that built in.
Okay.
The Commander Pro.
Yeah. Make sure I get all right. This is what I mean with RGB. It's so confusing.
Yeah. You also have to like know what you're doing with the what cables and things, because with Corsair, all of the fans, and we learned this the hard way, unfortunately.
We learned everything the hard way.
All of the fans are 4-pin RGB connectors, and then proprietary, and then all of the RGB stuff that plugs into then the hubs are 3 pins.
Yep.
I know. I look like the neighbor in Tool Time. You know, you never see his head. Not a lot of people
It's
are
like
gonna get that reference though, which makes me kind of sad.
What was that lady in Powderpuff Girls? The mayor's assistant?
Oh yeah, the mayor's
I
assistant.
can't remember her name. Never saw her head either. No one will get that reference either. Maybe Matt will. I don't.
No,
I
people
don't
get
know
that reference.
the age group in here, but we're gonna need another SATA harness. Let me get these, the rest of these out of the way.
So with this, there in this system, there's going to be a total of 10 fans. Just straight up 10 fans.
10
plus
case fans.
10 case fans. Yep. I can say then plus the 3 on the graphics card.
There's probably one on the chipset, and there's one in the power supply.
1 on the chipset, correct, and 1 in the power supply. That's also correct.
Yep. Plus a pump, if you count that.
Yeah.
We're drawing like 50 watts just in like mechanical
Just in
cooling
fans.
movements. I believe these fans are 12 volts, 0.2 amps, something like that. So that's
0.225.
225.
I don't know if that, you know.
That's like math, like 2.5 watts each.
Math.
Math.
Math hard.
Don't do math, kids. See what I did there? No fans, no problems. More dust.
More dust, yeah. Well, I mean, what's really good about this system, though, or this case, really, is the dust collection and dust suppression, I guess?
Filters.
Filters, yeah.
Suppression.
They're really good. Hey, suppression,
Get down, dust!
Get down!
Yeah, I would just say filters.
Alright, you ready?
Yeah.
Fans installed. This is the backside so far. Ooh, not really. There's just a bunch of cables.
It's already there. This is the day when we are glad to have this big table.
Yeah, this is honestly
So much
one of
stuff.
the good days when we big tables. Spend a few moments to gather the cables that we'll need. So all of these are all the cables that came with the Commander Pro. These are fan extension cables, I believe. Fan extenders.
Probably.
Yep, fan extenders. I was seeing if they're extenders or splitters. These are actually little thermal probes that you can toss in different places. Kind of cool. These are 3-pin RGB extensions. This is also then a shorter 3-pin and another shorter 3-pin. Because so how the fans work on this is all the fans plug into this little hub. These are 4 pins. Then it breaks out into a 3-pin. And that 3-pin normally would go into the other small hub that I told Andrew that he could toss. But in this case, it'll go into the Commander Pro right there.
Case jokes.
And then we also then have this one too, which is another version of this, basically. But this is also a fan hub and an RGB hub at the same time. So we'll definitely toss this one in there.
I should have gotten that big glass screw right there. This is like trying to hold this thing in place and screw in the first screw. And I'm trying to keep the washer on it. I might require you to hold this in place for just like 5 seconds. I'm struggling.
You can get it. I'm sure.
Get lazy. Oh, okay. We're making progress.
Fine.
No, we're not going to need it. Uh-oh.
What hub?
USB header hub.
Oh no.
Nah.
Because the Commander Pro actually breaks down into two.
And the Master has lots of front panel headers.
Yes, it does.
Because you bought the most expensive AORUS board, so therefore they give you lots of headers.
Weak source.
Well, no, I meant like, it was like metaphorical.
See, I was thinking like USB hubs on the actual motherboard, like USB 2.0 plugs, and I was like, oh no, this has got a bunch of them. You guys go just completely different into
2.0, maybe not, but
yeah, it's like, oh yeah, there are more ports on
the new boards are giving you less and less 2.0 headers.
They are, and fan headers.
Yeah, which is kind of a problem because like the coolers and the RGB all want the 2.0 header, whereas they're like, oh, you only need 3.0. 2021. It's like, we need those still.
Yeah, we were talking about this on another stream of my old Asus Z170 tough motherboard had 12 fan headers on it.
That was excessive.
It was, but at the same time, it was glorious because you would literally be able to run all of the fans in this system and then still have 2 left over.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's assuming that you don't plug any into hubs or anything to that effect.
Yeah. Let's get some more screws in this here radiator.
Everybody hates that plug.
What plug?
The USB 3.0.
Oh,
It's terrible.
Yeah. It's kind of. They could have made that so much better.
The case, I will say, the case that actually puts like a 90-degree bend in that cable, like a 90
that
degrees.
helps.
Oh,
that helps.
that would be.
But
you know,
that can have clearance issues.
I know it could. Someone just needs to have like an adapter
Because
that
you
makes
don't
it look better.
Because if you design your motherboard like that, you don't. They probably make a right angle adapter.
I'm
If
sure
you
they do.
design your motherboard like that and someone uses it in a case where the tray isn't big enough, it can not fit. Yeah, bad times.
Yeah, then you run into issues of not having.
Alright. And being a good person and putting in all. What was that 12?
12.
12
yeah,
screws
four
for this
times
radiator.
4 times 3.
So. We'll take a coffee break.
Actually, I grabbed some water.
I wasn't serious.
Yeah. Legitimately.
After this is in, we can get that CPU block mounted, get the SSDs in and wired, get the fans wired and managed, get some power plugged in, get the graphics card in, plug it in, the power. I think that's it. Easy peasy. I'm sure everyone's loving that I'm standing. They're throwing it at Chris.
Kind of trying to lob it over the monitors, but your monitors are like 4 feet tall and it looks like a castle there, so it's really hard. I had to try to arc it and then it curved. I also have a giant light right here, so that doesn't help either.
Yes, the USB 3 cable is thick, but it's thick with 3 C's and a Q. It is so thick. Thick.
3 C's and a Q, that's a new one.
Oh no, come back. Oh, that's gone forever. Carpet we have in here makes it very hard to find screws.
Yeah, unfortunately carpet here is like a tight weaved black carpet, so when a small screw drops, it's gone.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, it's not gone apparently. You just immediately contradict me what I say.
Yeah.
Alright, see how it is.
Yeah. I'll prove you're wrong. I'll spite. Okay, last screw. All 12 screws in this radiator. Probably would have been fine with like 2, but you know, doing things properly. Oh.
Yeah, doing things properly drops it.
Well, I'm still gonna put it in.
Cool, and then that's all the fans in.
Yeah, it's not
So I
wired.
can start wiring everything up.
Wiring.
Doing all the wires.
You should need an electrician's degree for how much wires are in this case.
Really?
All right,
I'm not joking.
Brad is in.
No, I had all those up there for a reason. To
What?
get
I
them out
thought
of the
they would
way.
just be out of the way for this.
No, they're out of the way for me, so I can know where
here,
all
I'll
the
stick
things
'em
go.
out. There you go.
Interesting.
It's fine. I fixed it.
I'll grab it. Can you
Okay.
find that cable? It is
Maybe.
in the. It should be in the
It wasn't
cooler
in the.
box.
No, I think it's in the Commander Pro.
No, it came in
Oh.
the box with the.
I will find it if it came with the cooler.
I guess I'll install the CPU cooler then. Like
Yeah.
actually mount it.
I'll grab the hardware for that. To mount the CPU cooler, you're gonna want to use these nuts.
Oh man, you're right.
Here you go.
But actually, no, because this is a retention thing.
no,
Aha! I don't need these nuts.
my one joke.
I know.
I don't know where that would be with the cooler hardware.
Oh,
Are you
no.
sure you don't have it over there?
You didn't put the AMD bracket on.
No, I did not.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah, it should be in the box there, and it may not be because I may have grabbed it. I don't even know if it's needed.
A riser?
Realistically.
Sorry, what connector was that?
I don't think we're doing a riser card.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was on the block? Pump block? That connector?
No, it's for this thing. And we may just want to read the... Oh, it'll probably be in that
I mean, it
one.
wasn't with the cooler. Are you sure it's not the Commander Pro?
No, that came in the box with the thing. Trust me on this one.
I tore through the
Oh,
box.
hey, look.
Oh!
You plug the... Hey!
I was like, I didn't see a
Oh!
cable that looks like that.
Yeah, we're bad.
No, don't worry. We have plenty of exhausts. there's so much airflow here. You could put all the fans as intake or exhaust, and it'd be fine.
Yeah, realistically. And I do apologize for standing up because this is big chunk case.
It's okay. I stood up for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just completely out of frame. I'm cut off like here.
I do like the way vertical GPUs with risers look, but they're not without issues. And this is something I hit when I was running a 3090 briefly, is the riser that came with my case actually wasn't spec'd for PCI Express 4, and the card wouldn't work at all when it was using the riser. I had to plug it directly into the board for it to pick up.
I did
Yeah.
not know that.
Yeah, the 4.0 draws more power through the connector, and there's...
Dang it, I need
Different
2
signaling.
of these nuts.
Oh, where's the other one?
I just need 2 of them.
You're supposed to have 2. It's supposed to come with 2. You should have had 2 from the start.
No, these.
Oh.
Yeah.
You missed my joke.
Oh, no, I got the joke.
Okay, just checking.
It took me a little bit, but I
We are
got
a
it.
mature, highbrow channel here.
100%. Probably not the words that I'd use, but...
I'll get this other SATA harness ready, too. Okay, I took off the twist tie. It's ready.
Thank you. Much appreciated, sir.
Can get the SATA cables out at least. Alright.
Alright, now I can actually sit back down.
Go. So they give us 2 straight and 2 right angle, which is kind of a bummer. I might have to snag another right angle from or a straight one.
Yeah, I mean, we have them.
Yeah, I just have to go find it.
That's a head.
Wow!
You wouldn't believe
You
how,
wouldn't believe.
how big this guy's forehead is. Can I get a forehead in the chat?
Say the cable box. 12 Twitch lies that they've told you.
Okay, are these all right angles in this box?
Probably.
It's like you only use the straight ones. There's only right angles. Aha! Here's an unopened wrench. I think these are actually the same exact cables.
And always tighten down your CPU cooler mounting, whatever it is, equally, going back and forth, If you can, do it in a crisscross pattern.
X pattern. For even
pattern.
optimal spread of the thermal goo.
Yep, exactly.
I'm gonna have to
Very similar to if you've ever changed a car tire, actually.
I'm gonna have to flip this bottom one around. I think there's at the top one. Thinking. It doesn't look like it, but I am thinking. Okay, yeah, let's do it like that. There's about a 50% chance we're gonna install this SSD around, but as I like to say, we'll put out that fire when we get to it. Or no, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
There you go. That's good.
The combining of 2
More
metaphors.
you're saying.
Some SATA data cables.
SATA data.
SATA data. We say here in North Carolina. SATA data.
It's North Kakalaki. Get her.
I had that one calculus teacher who called it cackless.
Cackless?
Yeah. She'd literally been teaching it at high school for like 30 years. She's like, welcome to Cackless 1. I was like, what?
Oh, I thought you were saying like she called
No.
North Carolina that. I was
No,
like,
she's talking about
what?
calculus. Calculus. Cackless.
Cackless.
Yeah.
That's an interesting one. I've never heard that one
Yeah,
before.
she was very southern.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cables.
There's a fair amount of cables here.
We knew this was coming and we're still shocked.
I don't know if shock's the word I would use at this point.
Yeah.
It's more of just,
existential dread.
yeah.
Don't worry, we're gonna all manage.
I don't know. What I'm more worried about is, what are you going to monologue for the next 40 minutes about?
Don't worry, I'll come up with something.
Realistically, that's what's gonna happen here.
Cable management log. Yeah. We got lots of zip. We actually have like.
We have literally boxes.
Yeah,
of
we've
zip ties.
ordered. Like, you think you have zip ties? We've ordered boxes of zip ties off
Like
Amazon.
$40 of zip ties.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually buy, like, no kidding, we actually bought zip ties in bulk.
Yep. Various sizes.
Once, twice, a few times actually. I think we bought it once and then we proceeded to lose all of them.
Bet Will took them.
I bet you will did take them.
Yeah. I mean, we've got some here from SeaSonic, but we need more.
Yeah, they give you a comical number of zip ties whenever they give you stuff. It's like, here's 4 zip ties. It's like, no.
So the power supply came with like what I'll call a dozen here, plus some Velcro ties that we don't use because they're not. They don't hold as strong. But yeah, we're gonna need at least 30 zip ties, I would say.
Yeah, if not more.
Not even exaggerating, 30 to 40 probably. And Connor will be installing probably all of those. Because he's our local cable management
Aficionado. That's the word I'm
I was
going
going to say prisoner, but that works.
True. Not wrong.
Do you think this is going to interfere, having that come out the bottom? This is the bottom of the...
Can we not
Should I
use a
go?
90 on that one?
We could, that will still have to fit power. Should I swap it around? 180?
Yeah, I would swap
I mean,
that
you
one
won't
around.
see it, so it won't
I would
matter.
swap that one around because, yeah, you're not going to see it anymore.
Just so we don't... Because trying to fit that cable between the bottom of the case might be a bear.
Or doe. A female
What?
deer. I don't know.
Doe?
A deer.
A female deer?
Yeah. Chris is just over there like, what?
These guys for?
Doe.
Yeah, you knew exactly where I was going with that one too, which is great.
Drop of golden sun. Can that DMCA you from like the 30s?
I mean, technically, yes.
I'm sure some record label still owns it.
I know, right? I pay him. God.
Chris, I want to raise.
On stream right now.
What a raise.
Commit to it on stream.
Yeah. If you turn me down, you're gonna look like a jerk business owner. You have to say yes.
The funny part is you think he's joking.
I don't even think we have channel points. We're not affiliated or anything.
No, we're not affiliated yet. We actually, believe it or not, we just started streaming to Twitch
Last week.
last week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we normally, or would normally, we have been on YouTube and Facebook, but those platforms really haven't been,
They suck.
they haven't been working out for us.
And
Andrew's just coming in, just realistic.
Facebook and YouTube were not meant for streaming.
Mind you, YouTube's getting better with their stuff.
They're
but,
trying to clone Twitch. and
Yeah,
it's
they've just been trying to clone.
But the issue is they also just don't have the audience like Twitch does. So yeah, we'll be working on affiliate. We'll see how it goes.
So I am definitely not the best at figuring out the channel. So
Yeah,
I'm probably missing a button or two.
yeah, we're gonna sign Chris up for some community college classes on. Wow, did I just do that? I took this SSD off and then reinstalled it the same direction it was. Oh man.
Oh my
Oh man. It's been a Friday, am I right?
That's great.
The best thing about like saying, "Oh man, blank," am I right? Is that you can say it every day of the week. It's like, "Oh man, Thursdays," am I right?
Am I right?
I can't do anything right on Thursdays, and then I can say it the next day too. Speaking of segues, our sponsor.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's fine.
Yeah, we're actually trying to get the board of directors to replace Chris. We'll let you know how it goes, though.
We're trying to get the board.
The board.
We're trying to get the board involved. You
Top
know,
Flight-
it's getting ugly. You know.
Yeah. Top Flight's going public on the NASDAQ.
Yep. You know, buy GME. Nah, buy TFC.
That would be good stock ticker.
To the moon.
Yeah.
Do not use any financial advice on this stream.
Yeah,
by the
this
way.
is this is not a stream of
That's
financial.
not even real. Yeah.
Pay you guys in Dogecoin.
I mean, that might not even
Hey.
be that bad right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say I made some money off Dogecoin.
You
so-
might pay us, and I wake up the next day and we have double the money.
right, or none.
Or
One of the
yeah,
two.
that's the thing with
It
crypto.
depends on what Elon tweets out.
Yeah. Yeah. I think Tesla was going to start accepting crypto payments, or at least Bitcoin.
I can see it.
It might just be Bitcoin for now.
I mean, they just bought a crazy amount of it.
Yeah, he bought what, like $1 billion?
Yeah, like a stupid amount of it.
Yeah, like when you're talking like hundreds of Bitcoins, like that's a lot of coin. Imagine like rolling up to the dealership and picking up the car that you bought with Bitcoin.
I love how you just like pause,
I just had like
continue on. What's it?
I just had like a small motor stroke and dropped the screwdriver. Don't worry about it.
It's fine. Yeah, so right now I am working on actually organizing all of the cables in the sense of each fan gets assigned a number in my virtual head, basically. Well, in my head, it's not virtual. And then we virtually assign it in the software as well. So, for example, this one will be number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then when you do patterns, then it knows where all of those fans are in order. Again, learned that one the hard way when I put my computer together at first. And I was like, Corsair, RGB, this is so cool. And then I tried to do the fun bit of, oh yeah, hey, all of this is going to go around. And then it goes from like here, 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 and just keeps jumping around. So bad.
Big Carl, that sounds like it's from Cyberpunk. It reminds me of, was it Brain Dance in that game? Is that what they call it?
What, the VR things?
But yeah, it's like the club.
Yeah.
Like, it's not quite VR because it's like, I guess it sort of is. I don't know.
Yeah, it's VR.
Yeah, I'll call that. Really good VR, I guess. How's it going?
Good. I am.
Almost done.
People are literally just gonna like join the stream and then just hear a voice. They just won't even. They won't even be here long enough to associate a voice with a face because I'll just be behind here for the next like 40 years.
Yeah. Watching cable management is like watching paint dry.
Luckily, I know what I'm doing, so I can actually make it relatively fast. I say, as
Yeah.
it still then is gonna
You
take
do say.
5 years later.
5 years later.
Refreshing. Yeah, I'm still definitely expecting at least one fan to not be fully plugged in while we're done. So.
Oh, 100%.
It happens
Like,
almost-
there is not even a question in my mind that one of these fans is not gonna.
We've done a few builds in this case even where we have 10 fans, RGB fans kind of like this, and
Usually it's one. And it's
Yeah.
one, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna then turn it on after we get everything all plugged in so we don't have to worry about that
before we tie it down.
before we tie it down, because we'll do that. We'll
Yeah.
tie it all down and then we get, we have the fun of then trying to hunt for
Trace
one
cables.
cable is unplugged somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I never understood entertainment in NASCAR. You make a left turn, you go forward, you make a left turn, you go forward.
Yep.
And some of those things are like 500
Can you
laps.
hand me the other power cable? That was that one up there.
SATA harness.
SATA harness, power cable.
Yeah. This is the power cable.
Actually.
Yeah, left, left, left. Yeah, I mean iRacing in general is just boring.
Oof.
That was
Ooh,
that was
shots fired.
that was a bait. These guys like they like iRacing, computer simulation racing.
Yeah, sim racing.
F1 is definitely more entertaining than NASCAR. I think anything's more. Horse racing is more entertaining than NASCAR.
Wow. You're just cutting deep and you're just not stopping.
Well, they're talking about it in chat. There's nothing interesting about NASCAR unless, well, except the fires. But then you want people to be safe too. So it's like it's kind of like hockey. You watch it for the fights.
All right, we're gonna. Is everything plugged in?
Most of
Yes. Mind you, the 24 pin's not plugged in, but
That's-
the RGB should still work, right?
it. I don't know.
I could plug in.
I don't think so.
I could plug in the.
I don't think so. Because the 24-pin is also what carries the power button signal.
Does it actually?
Well, the power supply won't send.
Oh, that's right.
Enough
Yeah,
power.
because it's got to have that bridge.
Yeah.
That's why we have that little sender thing. All right.
Don't we have a sim racing page?
Yes, we do. We sponsor a team.
We have a team.
Yeah. Maybe Chris will drop a link to that or other things.
Can you hand me a power cable now? That one's fine. I'll plug it into this.
I mean, there's.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to try to.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get Chris to drop a link. But we do have some iRacing stuff with Top Flight, I think, because he likes that for some reason.
All right. Take your bets. Bets now. Bets in chat. Bets in chat. How many fans? How many fans are A, not going to spin, and then B, not going to light up?
I'm gonna say one will not light up or spin. That's my bet.
One will not light up or spin. All right. All right. Do we have comments coming in?
Someone said cooler fan middle, not working.
All right. All right. Chris, what's your bet?
Bottom back.
Bottom back. All right.
Flip switch.
Yep.
I can't even see it from here, so hopefully.
All the fans lit
No
up.
way.
But the ones on the bottom are spinning.
Yeah, that's because they're plugged into the Commander Pro.
Oh, okay.
That's
But we
that's
don't.
surprising.
Well, we got RGB on all of them at least.
Wow, that actually looks awesome.
We're halfway there,
We're halfway.
and we're still kind of living on a prayer.
Realistic. Yeah.
But yeah, you can see the effect going from the bottom left to well, I turned it off now. But you can see the effect there going into wave.
All right, now that's your taste of what's going on. Now I'm going to spend a few minutes cable managing.
Yeah.
Cable management.
And I will sit here and monologue about something as I normally do.
Because that means everything's now plugged in.
You get a virtual award.
Yeah. Your reward is following the stream.
Yeah, we're working on on Twitch stuff now. I don't even know. Does any of like the notifications and things pop up?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. This is why Andrew. This is why the fans aren't spinning. I plugged in none of the
Yeah.
fans. I only plugged in the RGB components.
So I was right. At least one would not spin.
I
or light
mean,
up.
you're not wrong.
Yeah.
That's comical. Because I was like, why is this? That's kind of weird. And it's like, oh right.
Yeah. So can we talk about how NVIDIA's lowest end video card of this generation, well, at MSRP's at $329, the lowest you can actually buy them for is over $400. Because I
You want to
remember-
go down that route?
Yes, because I remember the 750 Ti, a fairly respectable entry-level graphics card a few generations back for $150 or less on sale.
Have you ever seen the new 3050 Ti with 4 gigs of RAM?
I'm guessing it's just leaks.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I haven't looked. I don't follow leaks a lot, but yeah, I'm sure they'll have a 50 series eventually, but it's just
right
disappointing.
now. There's no point for them to release one.
Well, there's no point in releasing anything right now, if you ask me, but you know, no one did.
But no one did.
Hopefully, more hardware availability in the next few months. We've been saying that for like half a year, but you know.
Yeah. There's a hope.
Yeah, I've actually considered, so we're in pretty much central North Carolina. I've considered driving up to the nearest Micro Center, which is literally 4 to 4.5 hours away in Virginia, to like scope out the card.
Really?
Yeah, I've considered it. Because you have to get there like in the morning and get like a number and all this stuff.
Yep.
It's just, yeah, I don't know. Micro Center seems like your best bet to get one if you can get nearer the Micro Center, but there's none near us, so.
Yeah, sadly they're not near us. I kind of wish they were, realistically.
I'll just drag Connor up there on a road trip. He can do some of his day job stuff while we're up there.
Wait, where is it? In Virginia?
Yeah. I don't know
I
what.
actually have sites up
It
there.
might be near Lexington, I think.
Like,
Or Alexandria, something like
I was
that.
actually, I was talking with
No,
some
I'm sure
of my
you-
coworkers are literally driving up there this weekend.
Oh, yeah? We have a party.
Yeah, right?
They don't want to party with me, I left. Yeah, I'm surprised we don't have one here, too. We have, like, a big... it's called Research Triangle Park. It's basically a big, kind of techie center.
Yeah, I was reading an
for
article on
companies.
that the other day, and the RDP, or the Triangle area, which is Greensboro to Raleigh to...
Yeah, we don't have Greensboro.
Yeah,
Raleigh-Durham.
Raleigh-Durham,
That's what
Chapel
I
Hill.
call it. But
realistically.
that's the triangle.
Is actually growing faster than Silicon Valley is.
Well, there's no room left to store.
Yeah, and I mean, companies can actually afford to, pay their employees to live here too.
It's in Fairfax. Okay. We could drive there.
Yeah,
I'd take my car.
Not bad. Yeah,
It can drive.
it could drive us there.
Yeah, we should really have a micro center pretty close to us, like relatively. But I don't know why they don't have one. I don't think it's a franchise. I think it's just corporate. So they should build one. Micro Center, if you're listening, you're one of the 12 people watching. Hit us up.
I have almost everything.
When we had builds.
Yeah, so traditionally we did them pretty much every Friday, give or take. But that's back when hardware was reliably available.
Yeah.
Recently it's been very hit or miss, and by recently I mean the last 6 months. So, but if you follow our Facebook page or follow us on Twitch or both, you can see whenever we have them upcoming. We'll post the builds, the hardware being used, date and time, link, all that good stuff. And you see us joke around and take a long time to build a computer sometimes.
Yeah, and then some other times it's like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
Section.
right now we're at an hour and a half, which honestly is not too far off the expected course for this amount of wires. So.
Yep, this is exactly where we expected to be at. So.
Yep, Chris has got the link there. I think there's also links down in our description to our various.
No, I haven't figured out Twitch yet.
Oh.
Oh wow, Chris really hasn't figured out
The
Twitch yet.
LinkedIn one works. Facebook. The links work.
Yeah.
Yeah, they work.
Hey.
I just use the Facebook and LinkedIn one. They work. And YouTube.
Chris, you're lying to us.
What's up with you, Chris?
Yeah. We don't appreciate that.
We also have a PayPal donation link. Oh, it'd be good is if we had we have 2 different PayPal links, one for you and one for me, and people can vote over the best like jokes and comments.
Remember, were you here when we did the point system?
No.
Oh, that was Will and I.
Yeah.
There was a stream where we had some very, very active. Yeah. That was comical. There's a whole point system whenever someone would make a good joke or a bad joke, and then they would give them a point or just subtract a point, depending on what it was, and it was pretty comical.
Who won?
Will proceeded to lose by 10,000 points because he kept saying bad things that he wasn't supposed to, or he'd be like, I don't understand where that reference is from, and then they'd be negative 500 points.
Never admit to not knowing where the reference is from. Just go with it.
Yeah, you just roll with it, and then ask after stream if you're really that invested in it.
Does this case support dual vertical mount? No, dual slot vertical GPU mounts. It looks like a single slot.
No, it's it does because it's got the space for it, but I think this is a dual slot. I just don't think you could.
I'm just thinking
triple.
Yeah. Well, the brackets. Yeah, I think this card would be too close to the side of the case because you can see how much cooler extends beyond the brackets. It'd be starved for air at the very least against the glass. So wouldn't recommend.
Yeah, would not recommend.
Yeah, Chris is kind of like our. I have that grandpa. He's probably a baby boomer, born after the war, and he sees technology and he's like, "Oh, you darn kids and your Twitches."
And I run a custom computer business.
Yeah.
No, we
business.
Chris runs a sales business.
Chris runs a sales business.
We're just giving Chris crap, but yeah. He'll get used to Twitch. He just has to research it like anyone would, really.
Yeah. Ironically, we have so many Twitch friends and things, which is what the comical part about this.
Yeah.
I think I just hit you with a zip tie.
That hit me in the fingernail.
I saw that just yeet off, and I was like, wait a second.
I should be wearing eye protection.
I probably should.
Reminds me of the time Luke was drilling. I think he was drilling an acrylic block or something. Or maybe it was a metal case. He needed eye protection. He didn't have any. So they put a strip of clear tape over his eyes.
I was gonna say safety squints. That's always the fun one.
All right, have fun at work. I don't know what you do, but have fun. Thank you.
But have fun.
Make sure to come by sometime. We'll crack some more jokes.
Probably, maybe. I don't know. No promises.
We should guess what he does for work. His name is Riozos, I believe.
Nuclear engineer.
I'm gonna guess IT director for library chain.
That's like oddly specific.
What do you want from me?
I mean,
What is NDI?
I don't know. You have Google. Non-disclosure integration.
integration. Yeah.
It's probably something integration. North Dakota integration. I don't. India.
That's a Git page.
What? I use Git every day. You don't like
I
Git?
was trying to look it up and it just went to like a forum in Git. I'm like, what?
What is India? I think it's software video capture of some sort.
Stream from multiple PCs to one PC. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, apparently it's second PC, like a stream PC, but without a capture card. Apparently. Yeah, it does that over the network. That's my guess.
Huh.
Yeah, I mean that'd be good if, as long as you. I'm trying to think. Gigabit connection should be good enough to stream it over the network without any degradation.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I mean, realistically.
I mean, yeah, even if.
Oh yeah, we didn't adjust our bit rates. Whoops.
I did.
Oh, you did.
I did. I brought it down to 2,000.
Down.
I thought we're going up.
We're going up.
We're going up.
On a
You're only
Tuesday.
giving it 2 megabits per second.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Well, okay.
hopefully we don't look too bad.
Yeah. Whoops.
I mean, it's hard to make us look bad.
Wow.
We're here all week, folks.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think we are at 1080 60, so it must be working fine.
So the next stream will be more bit rate.
I mean, realistically, it shouldn't matter. But I'm having a nice sip of my talking juice.
Talking juice. Spiked with other non-talking juice.
It's literally just talking juice.
I'm getting
It's
it.
Dr. Pepper. Huh?
What?
Almost done?
Yeah.
15 more.
Describe almost done.
20
almost done. TM. Not really.
My goal is 2 hours total on the stream.
You got an hour and 40.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it.
Man,
What
this
is
is
it?
almost as long as my personal build was last spring.
I mean, it's very similar. Realistically.
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
think about it.
And we're trying to make this one look good.
Yeah, because we totally made Chris's look good. Yeah.
Well, I didn't do that.
Oh, no. That was me and Connor, and I hadn't built a computer in like a really long time.
So, like, now, basically.
Yeah, it was rough working with him. He's not the best co-host.
No, I know. That's why I'm here.
I think that was a 2.5-hour live stream. Let me put it up
Probably.
on YouTube.
Oh, my nose is itchy. Oh.
Uh,
So you guys can't see this right now, but I think Connor's gone through approximately 20 zip ties so far.
Yeah,
And there's still cables hanging out the back. So 5 computers into one PC over a 1 gig switch. Okay, yeah. I mean, theoretically, it should be plenty of bandwidth.
wow. So mine is an hour and 43, and we're at an hour and 40.
Well, this has more stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the zip ties. All the zip ties.
Yeah.
I think,
we need a zip tight sponsor is what we need.
I wonder if that NDI works with I'm sure it works fine with NVIDIA's new NVENC encoder, which if you haven't checked out and you do any streaming, it's actually very nice. It does H.264-like encoding and quality, but it's very quick and it takes a ton of load off your CPU.
Our Threadripper is at 0.8.
I mean, yeah, we could.
Yeah.
We don't need a Threadripper for our stream PC, but we're just vibing.
We have one thanks to AMD.
Yeah, it's really good for running Cinebench. Check out AMD.com
What's
for
our
this.
card at?
14% usage is my guess.
Memory's at 42. GPU's at 45.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think we're doing
using
encoding on the
Yeah,
GPU.
we're using an NVENC encoder. Okay.
Yeah.
What card's in there? 2070? Non-super? I think.
Now 1660.
No, I thought we replaced that.
We have a 2060.
2060 non-super.
That's right.
Okay.
Non-super.
Non-super. Pre-super. Super hot. Sitting here spinning fans. Making sure they work. You gotta test the fans.
Yeah, you gotta
Gotta calibrate the fans. I'm just trying to figure out what this power boost like cover chip thing is.
I don't know. Seems a little bit odd.
I don't even see anything like on the PCs. Maybe the manual will have something about it.
The manual may. That one.
If I can find the manual, it's probably.
Google it. Power
Find the documentation. Here it is. Yeah, Chris is Googling, I'm checking the manual. There's an ad for their ZBox mini PCs, a quick install guide, install the latest drivers from GeForce.com.
Highly suggested. Or if you're an AMD fanboy, you can then install the drivers at AMD.
It doesn't say anything about. This is super generic quick install.
The control chip providing live electrical current regulation and instant electrical deviation response.
Okay, so it's marketing.
Reduces ripple, minimizes fluctuation, and has a high temperature tolerance.
Yeah, marketing.
I think that's just the purpose of VRM, but we'll go with it.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is a super generic set of instructions because the top option for connecting your monitor is LCD monitor or CRT with VGA output.
Or CRT.
So
you know it's
in case,
quality.
Yeah. In case you didn't know, no NVIDIA GPUs since the 2000 series have been included in analog outputs, aka VGA or DVI. DVI in general. So yeah, if you're looking at AliExpress and you see some cheap 2060s with VGA, it's fake. Don't buy it.
Anything on AliExpress is very... Well, I mean,
my motherboard.
Your motherboard isn't.
I just got a motherboard off AliExpress, an old not old, it's a new X99 board. I'm gonna try that out. Maybe we'll do a. I don't really want to do a whole build on it, but
yeah, probably not.
Check it out.
Like a follow-up.
Maybe I'll probably post on the Facebook page. Zotac Cup, Zotac Gaming, just ads. Okay. Cool. Yeah.
I will say the audio right now is pretty good.
Oh, the music?
Yep.
That's good.
That's very good.
Yep.
And drink some more Dr. Pepper.
Glad the audio. That's the main thing.
Oh, my throat's getting sore. Most days when I'm just at home working, I don't say like 10 words all day. So.
Right?
Except if I'm talking to my cat.
Oh yeah, did you ever get that cat?
Yeah, I got him over a week ago. He's been chilling. Did I tell you what I changed his name to?
No. Well, okay, number one, what was the cat's name? And then number two, what did you change it to?
His name was Congo.
Congo. Okay.
And I changed it. You're gonna hate me.
Is it an Overwatch thing?
No,
Oh,
it's worse.
oh god.
I changed it to Linus.
Oh.
Of course you did, Andrew.
But okay, Linus Torvalds invented Unix and Linux. That's what I tell people. It might have multiple meanings. Yes, you look confused.
Yeah, I forget which way this goes.
That way.
I think you go, yeah, that way. I just gotta peel up this little,
I might make his middle name Sebastian, we will see. I don't want to get sued. Oh, I should get him. They should make cat merch.
We should make cat merch. We do not actually have
Chris
any
will not
merch.
make any more merch.
No.
No, we
No
got
merch.
screwed over by our merch suppliers.
Well, yeah. We had some T-shirts like the ones we're wearing. We're pretty much the only ones that wear them. But you know, if you want to buy one,
And
hit
I
us up.
bought these,
Oh, the polos.
which nobody ever wears.
I didn't get one. Did I?
I totally gave you a polo.
Did I get a polo?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I
I'm
might
gonna say
ha-
no
maybe I
just
do
to
have
make Chris angry, but
Because I know there's a red polo, but I think it might be Tekka.
oh
don't know.
yeah, Tekka.
I want something.
Oh, well.
I mean, Chris
We'll
might.
see, Matt.
Yeah, Chris might have a
we've got
shirt.
Bunch of shirts.
Yeah, we can.
We've got that one we've been drying our cars with.
After all the rain here in North Carolina.
Yeah, I just washed my car like 2 days ago.
Did you
And
actually?
today it hasn't rained, but
I
it's
know
just,
not to wash my car because it stays outside, and I just know that
well,
it's just
it
gonna...
didn't even rain. It's just pollen season now.
Yeah,
Pollen
it
has
is.
started, and everything's yellow. So I'm upset.
That's fair.
I'm not getting that $10 back.
Wait, did you go to one of the touch car washes, or the ones
Like the bay ones with the hose that you use.
Okay, yeah,
A
okay.
self-serve, so to speak.
Yeah. Don't use the ones with the big.
No, I
brushes.
know. No,
Oh,
yeah. You can use a laser wash, like a touch-free one, but anything with bristles, it'll
Yeah.
swirl up your paint.
Yep,
Bad
it will.
times. No, don't worry. And
Unless
I
you
don't.
ceramic coat it, like I do.
And don't use the brush at the self-serve one either. Like that. It looks like a broom that has soap come out of it. Don't use that.
Oh yeah.
Just car things.
Yeah. Now this is car talk with.
Don't drive like my brother. Is that cover? Nah, that's probably not covered. We should build a car PC.
I'd be down.
Can we fit an RTX Titan in Connor's dashboard? Find out. We're just going at it with a Dremel.
Oh God. I mean, hey, if it was my old car, I would say go for it.
Yeah, well, yeah, so would I. I'm a new one.
Now I'm like, no, let's not.
You can play Forza while you drive.
So I actually found the Forza theme song on Pandora,
Okay.
and it came up while I was driving my car, and I was like, man, I want to floor it so. Like,
Yeah, you do that every time you leave here and pull onto the main road. Because I'm always waiting at that stoplight, turn left, and here. Oh, there goes Connor.
hey, it's just a modified exhaust. It doesn't go. It doesn't.
Is it modified or is it just factory?
That's modified a little bit.
Oh, okay.
There's a few things that I've
Did
done
you
to it.
straight pipe it?
No, kinda.
Okay.
I disabled the baffles
Okay.
inside of it because it
So it's just always guzzly, whatever
Yeah.
sound.
because it's got multiple modes on it
Yeah.
to kind of like quiet it down or to like push it through
You don't want to be
catalytic converter.
Yeah.
But I have a button that I can turn it back to, so
Hmm.
I didn't make it that it's not obnoxious.
Yeah, this has actually gone on long enough to become car talk.
Yeah, it really has.
We're now to PC talk.
I'm actually just finalizing the
Yeah,
last
just
few
a few
cables.
cables.
So,
All the RGB is tied down, maybe?
yep,
Almost.
all the RGB is tied down. Now it's actually just the SATA data, or the SATA power cables.
See the data. Throat's actually getting sore. Ugh.
Yeah, you've been talking a while. I've just been kind of letting you go. I'm just sitting over here like.
Ooh. Oh, we will show you the cable management when he's done.
Oh, we will.
Connor will be very proud, hopefully.
It's gonna be nice.
I mean, especially remember just how many cables are in this thing, so
Yeah, it's kind of intense.
kind of bonkers. Yeah, the weather's kind of been all over the place here too. I mean, we don't get snow, but it'll be sunny and then it'll rain and then it'll drop 30 degrees and then you'll go to bed and it's like 80 degrees. So it's like, you know, just keep the HVAC on auto, let it ride.
Yeah, really. I mean, mine I have to manually swap over.
There were literally days in the past week where on the same day I ran the air conditioner and ran my gas logs for heat. Like it.
That does not surprise me at all.
Yeah, because in the morning it was like 64 degrees in the apartment, so I had to warm it up. And then later in the afternoon it was like 80. Yeah, I have my best friend lives in Michigan, and the weather there is very rough. I could not live there. Nothing against Michigan, could not live there. Did I say 64? Yeah, like inside the apartment when I woke up it was 64. Not outside. 64 inside is pretty cold to me. I like it 72 inside. Just about there. Yeah, no, see, I couldn't live in Michigan. 62 in the house all winter? No, I'd freeze to death. I'm about to put on this jacket I have behind me because I'm getting cold. Anyone else getting cold?
No.
Oh,
No.
my hands are cold.
Chris? No, Chris isn't wearing a jacket. I thought he was.
Huh?
Eh?
Huh?
Eh. Also, I don't like shoveling sidewalks. I don't like ice on the roads. I don't like cold.
I don't-
Salt.
Cold is cold. I don't like it.
I've seen those videos of people driving like right behind a brine truck, and it's like you just know their car's just.
Oh
it's-
yeah.
It's gone.
Oh yeah. Like
Oh.
yeah.
That physically hurts to think about my car being in that situation. Physical pain.
You need some like paint protective film or
You
something.
need a freaking steel barrier.
Yeah. No, realistically, you should probably get some paint protective something.
Eh, I looked into it, but I think I'm gonna stick with it for now.
Car talk.
Yes, the CPU block does look great. Wait till the RGB comes on. It's gonna look even better. It's gonna be really nice.
Yeah, that is gonna look really nice.
Oh, the SSDs probably have to be like the last thing in, don't they?
Yep. But I have that cable already here,
Okay.
right here, and then I'll pre-run the SATA.
I have them running to the drives. You want them disconnected?
Oh, you already have them? No, we can leave them.
Okay. Cool beans.
I'm like late, so close to being done with those.
Hour 53.
Thank you, Chris.
And a half.
And a half.
My cat's gonna be pissing me when I get back. I usually feed him like 7:30ish.
Yeah.
I should have fed him before I left. Oh well. Is anyone else there that could feed them, Chris?
What?
Is anyone else there that could feed the cat?
No.
Ah, okay. Yeah, he's gonna be mad at me.
The cat's gonna be mad.
I'm gonna walk in and he's like, meow. Like, sorry.
Yeah, just like this cat scream.
There's a subreddit, cats who yell.
Is that actually?
Yeah, it's actually a really good subreddit.
I can imagine that actually would be. Cats who yell.
What right now?
Yeah, ask Connor about the lights on the
Yeah. Yeah, we don't
on the
talk
stack
about
of
those.
RTX boxes.
Oh, those. Yeah, I mean they had some.
We have a red light on Andrew's side.
Yeah.
Team Red. I printed these out. These RTX glasses when 3000 series was coming out. Fashionable.
Not practical.
Makes it a little hard to see. I mean, you can see out through your right eye decently for like a tiny blip, but this was the beginning of the disappointment.
The
The beginning of never any stock ever.
beginning of the end.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, maybe next year you'll be able to buy 20 series cards. That's how it's looking.
Just locking the cable management.
Almost there. Oh, did you already run SATA cable?
I ran the SATA cables for this, the hot swap. Okay. Well,
Oh.
configurable hot swap there.
Do we need to run those though? Because we need 3 for this.
Yeah,
and some
there's-
might be disabled.
I don't think so. Not on
Okay.
this board. Because we only have
Oh,
one.
we only have one
M.2.
NVMe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was
Cool.
like, I don't
Might as
think
well
so.
run them, yeah. Get our SSD tray ready.
Just enormity of cables.
So many.
If there are, there's absolutely.
I want to know how many like miles of copper is in that computer.
Right? I'm kind of curious. Top one, bottom one. Yeah, that one.
So props to you guys if you've stuck around the whole time so far. We're almost done.
Yep.
TM.
Yeah, TM.
Just gotta finish up these last few cables. We're gonna install the graphics card and the tray of SSDs that goes in like very last. And then we'll turn it on. It's gonna boot up perfectly the first attempt, and we'll be good to go.
And then, yep. And we'll call it a day. Yeah.
Chris, while we wait, do you want to do me a favor and download the X570 AORUS Master BIOS from their
I
website,
got you.
just in case we need it.
Just in case.
So it'd take me like 4 days.
Yeah, the just in case is realistically like we do.
We've done some water cooling builds, especially that those take quite a few hours when you get into custom water cooling. How long were we at that one house?
Yeah.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah, the latest revision.
That was like all day.
We were there for like, was it?
8 hours?
I was gonna say 10. It might have been 8.
8.
It was like
We were there like 8 hours straight.
Yeah, if you watch the Brandon Herrera build, which is the
I'll put a link.
the Red Guardian, that one took
That-
literally days.
Yeah.
That was a multi-day long kind
yeah,
of
I
situation.
spent so much time on that.
Yeah, you did.
that
Yeah.
was
absolutely.
Connor's passion project, so to speak.
Which ironically, that system then proceeded to freeze in Texas.
Not the system's fault.
No, and when we say freeze, it actually froze.
Oh, yeah, I see what you did there.
Cool. All right. God, it doesn't even look like there's a bunch of cables here.
Oh, you did too good of a job.
I know.
People can appreciate it.
Realistically.
All right, let's see it.
All right. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Cable management.
Wow.
Very few cables, actually. What it kind of looks like. This cable is going to be for our SSDs, which go on the side there, and then that cable I actually already have ran for the power.
Perfect.
For that. So I'm going to toss it back on over to Andrew.
Okay, don't toss it.
That's heavy.
And I will install our graphics card.
There we go.
Let's get all 4 feet on.
Just
the
all
table.
four. Well, there's not even 4 feet. It's just 2 bars.
Yes.
You need the, you only need the most recent BIOS?
Yeah.
No, he wants every single iteration since launch.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
This is Connor.
I'm Connor. I started this stream and then I proceeded to disappear behind the computer.
Connor works here. He also lives in the studio, funny enough.
Yeah.
And he will not be going home tonight.
It looks like a mess, but it looks like there's like no cables. But yeah, there are a lot of cables in that.
Oh, RGB. But it's going to look sick when it's done, so it's all worth it.
Yeah, it'll
And
look
there's also the case RGB is plugged into the motherboard, looks like.
Yes, it is.
So
Yeah,
the front
what's
of
cool
the
about
case
this is that, that front, you guys saw it when we first put it in, it was red.
Take our
This is
time.
going to look awesome, though, with all of the RGB.
Yeah, and especially once the video card gets going and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, get that card in there. And then we will screw in the card.
And then what I love about this case, too, is there'll be, where those SSDs are mounted, is it literally blocks all of the cables, so you'll only see maybe like 5 total cables, and it makes it look super clean.
And that's even if you open the back of the computer. So, yeah. This case is it can be a very appealing case if you do take the time to do things correctly.
Yep. It's not like my old computer, which was the Corsair 570X, which had glass on all sides, and oh boy, that was the bane of my existence.
Yeah, that was a poor decision on your part.
Yeah.
It was pretty.
It was pretty.
Never again.
Pretty hard to hide your cables.
Yeah, because that one was hard because you had all of the Corsair RGB fans, and then you had the pump, and the pump RGB, and all that kind of jazz, because it was hardline water cooled. Then you had the hardline water cooling on top of that.
It's right over your head.
Oh yeah, hey, it's that one.
Which they
But
can't
you guys can't see.
Nope.
Nope. Nope, nope.
No.
Do you think the GPU will sag badly over time? My 1080 Ti is sagging a bit right now.
No, not really.
If your graphics card is sagging, you should actually probably take the 2 screws out that are on the PCIe bracket, push it up, and then screw them back in.
Yeah, and you want to kind of hold the card up while you do that to make sure you're not installing it.
And that will help. And if that does not help, then you can actually get some
brackets.
Some brackets.
You can even 3D print them if you have access
3D print
to one.
Yep. Or you can use an SSD bracket.
Yeah, like on this one, I made sure to hold up the card while it's screwed in, so it shouldn't really sag at all. All right.
But no, on this card, I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, I would pre-run the SATA data.
Yeah.
First, and then
that's gonna be a trick. with the ports? So down here, I assume.
I mean, you could just push them through
Oh,
and then.
yeah, I should plug these in beforehand, but that's fine.
Oh well, it'll be fun. Boy.
Just get hair over 2 hours.
Yep.
Well, that was a goal.
It's gonna look nice.
Push these through randomly for now. Oh, yeah. Have to get some power going. And hopefully these will all reach.
They should.
Yes.
I made them so that they hopefully should.
Now it's my turn to hide from the stream.
Yeah, right? Now Andrew hides
You
behind
can't see any of me.
the very large Epic computer.
Epic. No, we're not using Epic, we're using Ryzen.
True.
Oh, that's gonna be tight.
You can swap one of the that extra one down there.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's gonna help me at all.
I mean, what do you need? Just you need both of them.
It can help me actually.
Yeah. You can always flip the SSDs around if need be.
Yeah, well, no matter which way I'll do it, there'll be one facing the other way. That's the
I
issue.
see the issue that you're running into.
But we'll get it. Break off. Huh. Okay.
Oh. Wait, just the
Fine.
just the size of that break.
Small,
It was
brittle
the little
pieces
piece
of
of
plastic.
plastic. It doesn't actually.
Doesn't matter. There we go.
Nice.
Have I talked to you about how much I love NVMe drives?
Yeah.
I would like to bring that up right now for no particular reason. There we go.
Yeah, you probably should have plugged those cables in before you screwed
You know,
them.
Connor, there's a lot of things you should do in life, and there's this old saying about hindsight being 20/20.
Nah.
Actually, I don't. This isn't that bad.
I was gonna say we both wear glasses, but
Well, I wear
didn't you get
contacts.
LASIK?
Contacts.
Oh, no, you have contacts.
I was very tired of wearing glasses.
That's fair.
So the second I had health insurance from a job, I was like, yeah.
You're so close.
I'm so I was like, I can get it if I push hard. No, it'll just slip off. Okay, it's like halfway on there. There we go. Take this in.
Yeah, yep, there it goes.
That's beautiful. But that's okay, because it's going to be covered. And I'm not going to screw this in, because I want to make sure they can all plug in the motherboard first.
Oh, that looks awesome.
I don't know if anyone's talking to chat, because I haven't looked at it, but
Yeah. Slowed down, I imagine.
yeah.
But we're almost done!
I'm just going to use whatever ports I can easily reach. And that's just going to have to work.
And I'm going to absolutely get up and then go look at this thing, because I'm really curious on what this looks like. As hopefully all of the things are plugged in.
Have you not seen the front, like, ever
What?
of the build?
Yes, I have.
Well, not with everything in it.
No, I saw it when we turned it on. When I turned it on.
Yeah, not with everything in it.
But not
GPU
not with
on.
everything in it.
Yeah.
I'll probably adjust
But
that
looking forward to
keyboard a little bit after. But for right now, that's fine.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. On the dot.
All right, so let's plug in a power cable and see if it boosts.
I'm gonna now get up and check on over here.
I'm gonna straighten this out just a little bit for the camera. How's that? Ready?
Go.
Oh.
Top ones?
Yep, everything's spinning.
Yep, they're going.
And all the RGB. And here, we'll just
It's all RGB in. Don't mind me just tying my shoe behind this. And of course, we'll reinstall the like the top panels and the tempered glass
Post.
later. But
it already has A&E. AE, which is post.
hey,
AE on this. Yeah, because remember we went through this last time?
nice. I'll
Yeah.
take that. All right.
It is post. Hold on,
Yeah.
I'm really curious what it looks like in the dark.
Okay, I was just gonna turn off literally all the lights that we have in here so you can see the RGBs.
Not the main.
Yeah,
Can we get dark? Is there enough rainbow unicorn vomit?
That's nice.
All right. So yeah, we'll put the rest of the panels on and do our usual OS install, driver install, stress test, all that. But call it a success.
I will jump back in.
All right.
For the rest of the...
I'll try to like scoot off to the side here. It's still seeing you this monster.
Awesome. And if you guys want to see the finalized pictures of this once we get the OS installed, and then probably do some... are we doing the OS install?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, once we do the OS install, and then we'll probably mess around with some of the colors and things just quickly to get it all unified, take some photos and things like that.
Yep.
You can find all of those photos on our Facebook page or on our website, topflightpcs.com.
Top Flight PC.
Top Flight PC.
Yep.
Yep.
Make sure to follow us on Twitch to catch our future live streams and all that good stuff. And yeah, this has been Sudden Storm.
It absolutely has. And with that, we hope everyone has a great rest of their night, and we will see you all next time. Goodbye.